In this video, I will show you how to request research materials using Interlibrary Loan. If you need an article, book, or other material that Grace Daugherty Library does not own, you can request it through Interlibrary Loan, also known as ILL. There are basically two steps to this process. First, identifying the material as something that we don't own, and second, actually placing the request. So first, how would you know if we don't own a book or an article that you have found in the catalog? I will show you first with books and then with articles. When you search here in the main search bar of the library catalog for something like virus and man, these are an example of some of the results that you might get. You'll notice that on the left-hand side, under Format, I have limited our search to print books to give you an example of how you would determine if we own a book or not. You'll also notice that under Held by Library, Centre College Grace Daugherty Library is checked by default. So everything in my search results will be held by our library. And I can tell that by looking at any one of the search results, and I will see that the item is available in the book stacks with this call number. Sometimes my search doesn't return any results, or I want to see more results. To do that, I would check libraries worldwide. That will update my results, and you'll see, for example, this first book does not say held by our library. It says held by other libraries worldwide. That is an example of a book that I would need to get through Interlibrary Loan. If I click on the title of that book, I get more information about it. Specifically, if I click on View Description, then I see the publication information about that book. I see who published it, where it was published, when it was published, what edition it was, and most importantly, here under ISBN, I see two ISBN numbers for the book. This one and this one. ISBN numbers are like fingerprints. Each book has a unique ISBN number. And you will see when we begin to place an interlibrary loan request that having the ISBN number of the book is very important. So that is how you would identify a book that the library doesn't own. What about articles? If I do the same search, virus and man, and again check libraries worldwide, but this time limit to articles, I will see, for example, that this article is held by Centre College, and if I click right here, I can see the full text of the article. But this article says, again, held by other libraries worldwide. So again, if I wanted this article, I would have to request it via Interlibrary Loan. And again, I would need to click on the article title and click on View Description to get the information that I need to request this article, including the journal title, its volume and number, the start page of the article, and its ISSN number right here. ISSN for articles is the same as ISBN for books. Again, it is a unique identifying number for this particular article. What if, instead of searching the library catalog, I searched a database? Like, for example, Academic Search Complete. I enter my search terms, virus and man, and I get these results. For this second result, I see that I can click the PDF full text link and read the article immediately. For this third result, I see the link to Full Text Finder. When you see this link, that means that Center has access to this article, just not in this database. So if you click on the Full Text Finder link, it opens a page like this, and in this instance, you will see a link to Lexis, which is the database that holds this article. If you click on that link, you will be taken to the article in the database that holds it. In some instances, when using Full Text Finder, like for example this article, when I click on the Full Text Finder link, it gives me a link like this one. This one says that you can find the article in this journal in the library's print holdings. So when you click on this link, you will be taken to the library's catalog, and you will be shown that this article is available in the library periodicals with this call number. Back to our database results. You'll see this first article is one that you would need to request via interlibrary loan. There is no link down here. Nothing to PDF full text and nothing to the Full Text Finder link. So, once again, you would need to click on the article title, and that will take you to a page where you can find all the information you need to request the article, including the article title, its authors, its source, this journal, this volume, this issue, these pages, this date. And if you scroll down, the 8-digit ISSN number. Now that we know how to identify which articles or books we need to request via interlibrary loan and which we can find in the library, let's look at how we place our interlibrary loan request. You can find the interlibrary loan request form either by going to Services and Interlibrary Loan, or by scrolling down on the library's webpage and clicking on the ILLiad button. In either instance, you will be taken to this page. Log in here using your Center username and password. The first time you log on, you'll need to fill out some personal information. This is a one-time thing. Use your home address and your cell phone number. Your campus address will change every year. Once logged in, look at the left sidebar. Under New Request, select Book or Journal Article. Even if you just need one chapter of a book, select Book instead of Book Chapter. Very few libraries will scan and send just one chapter of a book instead of sending the whole book. Here is the example of the book that we wanted to request via interlibrary loan and the book request form side by side. In the book request form, fill out as much information as you can when requesting your item. The boxes with red asterisks are required, but if you know the ISBN for a book or the ISSN for the article, enter that information as well. For books, use the 13-digit ISBN number. For journals, use the 8-digit ISSN. For this question, if you can read another language, keep the drop-down box at Yes and enter the language you will accept in the notes fields. If not, change the drop-down to No. If the item you are requesting was found somewhere other than the library's catalog or one of our databases, enter where you found the item in the notes field. You can put whether it was mentioned by your professor or whether you found it in the bibliography of a book, include the book's title, or if you found it elsewhere, like on Google Scholar, put the link to where you found it. Then click Submit Request. If you've requested a journal article, the article will become available on this same Interlibrary Loan webpage. When your journal article has arrived, you will receive an email. Most articles arrive within a day or two, but some can take longer. Again, you will log in to your Interlibrary Loan account, and this time, on the left-hand side, under View, you will choose Electronically Received Articles. Any articles you have received will appear there as a PDF. You can download the PDF. Sometimes you may receive an email with a link and password that you must use to access your article. Article links and PDFs are only active for 30 days. After that time, they will not work, so it is important that you print or save the article to your computer before that time elapses. If the material you've requested is a book, books usually take 1 to 2 weeks minimum to arrive. The library receives books on Mondays and Thursdays from libraries within Kentucky and through the mail from libraries outside of Kentucky. When your book has arrived, you will receive an email stating that your item has been checked out to you and is available for pickup. You will pick up your book at the circulation desk. Tell the person at the desk that you need to pick up an ILL book and your last name. Books are given a due date by the lending library, not by staff at Grace Dowdery Library. Most libraries will allow the book to be checked out for 3 to 4 weeks. If you know you will need it for longer than 3 to 4 weeks, enter that into the notes field before you submit your request. Most libraries will allow 1 renewal if you need the item for longer. If you do need a renewal, email ill@center.edu, include your name and the title of the book in your email, and request your renewal. Someone will email you back within a few days with the new due date, or to let you know that the renewal was denied, in which case you will need to return the book to the circulation desk as soon as you can. If you absolutely still need the book, return the book that you have that is due and put in another request for the same item. If you receive an email stating that your interlibrary loan request has been canceled, it could be one of many reasons. The most likely is because Grace Dowdery Library already owns the item. The call number or a link to the item will be emailed to you. And that's everything you need to know about interlibrary loan. If you have any questions or need help with an interlibrary loan request, please email ill@center.edu, and one of our librarians would be happy to help you.